Dogs and cats living together. That's hysteria. Wow! Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Can you dig
it? What's up, you weird movie lovers, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host, as always, Jay Schatzer, and today I have a fantastically odd flick lined up for us. It is Claudio Fragasso's 1990, well, now it is a cult classic flick because it is known as the best worst movie ever, but the movie is Troll 2, and this one has always been one of my favorites. I've watched it so many times before it was cool, just batshit crazy. So let's get into the craziness. Here is Troll 2. Troll 2, aka the best worst movie ever, is a ridiculously inept and insanely entertaining Italian horror flick, which surprisingly transcends its intended genre and magically transforms itself into a dark comedy fantasy hybrid because of its undeniable cult classic status. Filled to the brim with laughably bad performances and alien-like dialogue, this warped production takes on a life of its own, as it weaves conflicting tones and incomprehensible sequences into an ultimate B-movie disaster that remarkably makes it one of the most entertaining movies to witness. Fantasy, horror, and comedy collide into a crazy concoction that has got to be seen to be believed. And it goes without saying that nothing on this earth can prepare you for the ludicrousness that is Troll 2. The film follows a cornball family and a pint-sized troublemaker named Joshua, who are participating in a questionable family exchange program that forces them to vacation in the quiet little town of Nilbog and mingle with the strange and unusual inhabitants of the area. Totally against the idea and fighting tooth and nail to stay clear of Nilbog, Joshua receives a message from beyond the grave from his recently deceased grandpa Seth, warning him of the dangers of Nilbog and the fact that the village is full of goblins disguised as humans who want nothing more than to vegify his family and have them for dinner. Does Joshua have what it takes to wake his family up and destroy the goblin menace? Or are they all destined to be the main course at an all-you-can-eat goblin buffet? In bizarre splendor and in shocking surreal style, the cast of Troll 2 is an embarrassing wealth of B-movie riches, drenched in unbelievable overacting and completely plagued by inept performances and questionable sequences. The best way to describe the cast is as if an alien race came down to Earth to produce and create a movie. Then this would be the end result. Everything feels off across the board, and in that complete failure of casting and basic normal human qualities, the film actually succeeds in creating something completely hypnotic and undeniably mesmerizing. The standout weirdos and overzealous thespians of this life-changing flick are Michael Paul Stevenson as Joshua Waits, a whiny and insufferable shrimp who's our film's hero, George Hardy as Michael Waits, a no-nonsense father and constant goblin denier, Margot Prey as Diane Waits, the loopy mother of the group and delirious homemaker, Connie Young as Holly Waits, the bitchy but beautiful teenage brat of the family, Robert Ormsby as Grandpa Seth, Joshua's guardian angel and the only one with a lick of sense in the film, and finally Deborah Reed as Credence Lenore Gelgud, the witchy leader of the goblins and total psycho weirdo. From top to bottom, the cast is constantly in sync on providing the most unusual of performances which has ever been seen on the screen, and the sheer audacity of each actor and actress within the movie is a testament on just how truly bizarre this whole production really is. Like a Grimm's fairy tale on crack, Troll 2 is a mind-bogglingly weird experience to say the least. The premise is goofy, the genre skipping is confusing, and the overall experience is unlike anything you've ever seen before. And even within all that muck of chaos and confusion, the end result is one of the most enjoyable B-movie experiences that I've ever had. It's the entire weird nature of the picture that makes it so damn engrossing and watchable, as you witness madness personified in cinematic form, and struggle to comprehend just how it is that this movie was even concocted in the first place. It defies all reason and does it so boldly and unapologetically that your brain can't comprehend the bizarre nature of it all. It's brutal yet heartwarming, disgusting yet laughably silly. It's the epitome of schizophrenic cinema, and I wouldn't have it any other way. If you love films that go above and beyond in blowing your mind with its weirdness, and you're a sucker for cult classic films that should never have existed in the first place, then check this one out as soon as possible, and preferably with a large group of like-minded friends. In the end, Troll 2 is a complete shitstorm of a flick, which is a horror fantasy comedy oddity that's a complete and utter train wreck of a B-movie masterpiece. And there you have it, my fellow freak shows. That is the completely weird, ultimately unbelievable, and just mind-bogglingly strange horror sci-fi fantasy flick that is Troll 2, otherwise known as the best worst movie ever. If you have been privileged enough to come across this film in your cinematic journeys, you know exactly what I'm talking about with this movie. It is strange as hell, but so damn fun, and like I said, watch it with a group of friends. You will not be disappointed. But guys, that is it for me today. Hope you enjoyed that one, and I hope you like what I'm doing here. If you do, please like and subscribe. And if you have time, leave a comment below because I love hearing from you. But until then, I'll see you all at the next movie review. Take care.